Now let's take you to Osun State, where preparations are intensifying ahead of the August 15 governorship election, with security, voter confidence, and the recent controversy over the EFCC's freezing of the state account dominating discussions. Now we have New Central correspondent Bernard Akede and Mercy Babajide, who are on ground in Osun State, joining us now for the latest development. Bernard, let me start with you. Earlier, you were at the peaceful protest or rally to say in Osun State. One more, can you tell us in terms of the momentum that's happening right now in Osun State?
For having me, and currently I am at the police headquarters in Osun State, in Osogbo, the state capital, and just as you mentioned, it was a peaceful rally that was a collaboration between the police, other security operatives, and certain members of the youth society in Osun State. The main purpose and the aim of the rally was to preach peace and not violence, to preach safe voting and not fighting. But I wouldn't take all the glory. I'd let those who are in charge of this particular activity do the talking. I'm with SP One, if I'm not mistaken, and she has been spearheading this particular movement. Good afternoon, SP. Could you kindly tell us on News Central Live what this march was about and why it is necessary at this time?
Well, thank you very much. I am SP Ovinone Ikwen, the National Coordinator for Police Campaign Against Cultism and Other Vices, including electoral violence. I bring you greetings from the Inspector General of Police, IGP Olatunji Disu. He has sent us to Osun State to ensure that we have a solidarity movement, a movement where we are assuring the people of Osun State that they should come out and vote without any fear of intimidation or violence whatsoever. You could see from the work that we had people from different groups. We had people from NANS, we have people from NYC, as you can see them. We had from Red Cross, NDLEA. All the groups came together to assure members of the public that you come out on August 15th and vote without any fear of electoral violence. Also, we also work to encourage youth not to allow themselves to be used as tools for political thuggery. This is all saying that your vote is your power. Your vote is your voice. Come out and vote on August 15th. The IGP has ensured that we have adequate security on ground, and this is just a solidarity movement to ensure and make it visible to you that we are aware, we know, we see you, and we are encouraging you to come out because we want you to exercise your votes without any fear of intimidation whatsoever.
Thank you so very much. Well, so you've heard it from her. The major reason for this is to ensure and to reinstill confidence in the people that their votes will count, they should come out and vote, and that they will be assured of safety before, during, and after the elections. And this, of course, is coming from officers of the Nigerian police here in Osogbo, the Osun State capital.
Okay, Bernard, I still have more questions for you, but before I ask you, Mercy, what more can you tell us in terms of, the attitude of the citizens in Osun State? How are they responding to the situations happening in Osun in preparation to the election coming August 15th?
Hello, Celestine. It's exactly a week to the Osun State governorship elections, and right now I'm in one of the markets in Osogbo, where on our way here, we are in Ayegbaju. On our way here, we of course passed the front of ADC Secretariat, and we saw that it feels like it's more of campaigning going on over and over again. I'm standing right in front of where one of the campaigns is happening for APC, but then that's not the catch. It looks like there's going to be a round meeting with the youths of Osogbo, of course, people under this particular party. And I have one of the chieftains with me, Mojid Fasasi, forgive my pronunciation. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mojid.
Okay, what is your general assessment about the elections happening in a week time?
Yes, basically, as you can see yourself, everywhere is peaceful and calm. We expect a free and fair election, and we are optimistic. We are very, very hopeful. Come in the next 7 days. This time, next 7 days, we shall be jubilating. Our candidate will win the election. We are very, very hopeful because the candidate is sellable, is acceptable throughout the state. So I'm very, very confident of a victory in the next 1 week.
Okay, I like the fact that you said you're very hopeful. We've walked through a couple of towns. Yesterday we were at Ifetedo, and we saw the crowd that your party was able to pull up. But then people are asking, or people outside Osun State are asking rather, how confident are you that you would be able to turn most of this crowd into voters voting for you?
Yes, if you go through the manifesto of our candidates, you know, he has program for every sector of the economy, including youths. So the crowd you are seeing there is not just crowd. There are people who will vote for our candidate because he has been able to buy his way into their hearts. It's not the crowd that is being bought. They are organic growth, you know. So we are very hopeful. We are very hopeful. And we are very optimistic. Like I mentioned earlier, we will win in the next 7 days. Thank you.
Okay, how prepared do you think the INEC is for a free, fair, and credible election?
Yes, I want to say INEC is very, very prepared. You know, they've had engagement with stakeholders in the state. Every party was present, and they've assured us of a credible, free, fair election. So, to me, I'm very, very certain they will deliver on their promise. So. Like I mentioned earlier, they will declare my party. They will declare Asiwaju Munidun Bola Oyebamiji as the winner by the special grace of God.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Majid.
Thank you.
All right, I see you. All right, you've heard from him directly, and where he spoke about INEC assuring, and he thinks INEC would be able to deliver a free, fair, and credible elections. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Mercy, for that. Now, Bernard, what would you say the preparedness of INEC and the security agencies are against the elections on Saturday?
As at yesterday, Mercy, who you just spoke to there, was with the rec of INEC yesterday, and she gave assurance that INEC is, if not completely, but almost completely ready. And she gave instances. She used the former place where she had worked, and I think that was in Ondo State, as a case study, an example to prove what INEC is planning and what they intend to do here in Osun State. According to the rec here, she said that they want to ensure, first of all, that there will be timeliness when it comes to kickstarting the election exactly 7 days from now. They want to ensure that INEC will be waiting for voters and not voters waiting for INEC, to use the exact words that she used. And then concerning security, well, we've been following the police closely up from when we arrived here in Osun State on Wednesday up until now. Part of the work that you saw this morning is one of the activities that they have put in place. Besides that, they have put in place certain stop and searches in certain parts of the state capital and other places in the state, just to ensure that no, how will I call them, illegal equipment or materials are smuggled into the state. That's one. And then secondly, they've been focusing their radar on places that are regarded hotspots concerning the election, just to ensure again that based on experience, nothing that has gone wrong in the past will resurface again. And then finally, we spoke to the public relations officer of the police command here, who also assured that the police has been working hand in hand collaboratively with other security agencies in the state to ensure that there is free flow of information gathering and that nothing slips between the cracks. But one thing that he definitely said that I think caught on is the fact that he said the police and security operatives cannot do it alone. They will want to work hand in hand, of course, with the citizens. Whatever information they get, they share with security operatives and vice versa. And that this will make it easier and more effective in terms of fighting crime before, during, and after the election.
Yeah. Thank you, Bernard. Now, Mercy, talking about the voters, we've seen the whole insecurity situation in Osun State, the whole freezing of account. When you were talking to the citizen in Osun State, did they mention anything in terms of these issues shaping their decision as to if they will come out to vote or they will just avoid and stay indoors?
Well, it feels like the situation about the EFCC actually fueled their determination. And according to what one of the residents of Osun State has said, they said that wouldn't be a deterrent for him to go out and vote. And it also feels like the governor said that, yes, they should be assured of security and they would be secured come the elections. And most of them are willing to take this to the bank, and they are not going to be scared of whatever would come. But then, since they said that the governor has assured them of their security, most of them are willing to take that to the bank, like I said earlier, and they would, of course, go out and cast their vote that day, irrespective of whatever is going on. They, of course, feel like whatever EFCC has done is probably trying to stifle the voice of the Osun State government. But then, we never say never. We don't know what will happen on that day. Let's wait till then. It's exactly 7 days to election.
Well, like you said, said, Mercy, let's wait till then. Mercy Babajide, Bernard Akede, I want to say thank you for joining us and having this conversation. Of course, we have 7 more days. We'll see how that pans out. Thank you so much.